Hey.
Okay. Let's see if it works.
This is a mess. Maybe somebody knows.
Hopefully somebody can watch it. I don't know.
Hopefully.
Hola. Whoops.
Nobody's watching.
Is it?
¿Por qué no le preguntas a Jorge que...
Okay.
Ah.
Hi, Linda Anderson. How are you doing? Whoops, wrong. Hi.
Can you hear us and see us? Because we are not very sure. Okay. ¿Por qué pone invita a esta persona a tu video en directo?
Because then, sí, eso nada, eso no. Hola, Jorge.
Hola, Jorge.
So you can hear us correctly? It works?
Okay.
Okay, hi, Leslie. Hello.
Because we were having a doubt here about
Yes,
how to do it.
Is it okay? Are we doing it right?
Yeah. It's a bit confusing, this thing.
Yeah, well, this... Yes, here. Okay, so it's perfect. Everything's okay? Perfect.
Okay,
Thank you,
good,
everybody.
good.
Okay, so welcome, everybody. Hi, Maple.
So this is how it works.
Yay, it worked this time. Sherry, yes,
apparently.
It worked. We were just talking with Sherry, like, will it work? Will it not work? We were like so afraid that this side would not work.
Yeah,
so, Sherry, Maple, it worked today. Yay. Thanks for sticking with us. Thank you for understanding that we're all learning. This is a learning experience for all of us. So, hola, Claudia.
Claudia.
So, today we are cooking Spanish paella.
Paella.
Well,
I can't get used to that.
Okay, this is one of the things that we think it's funny, because what we're cooking today, we say we're cooking paella, but I guess English-speaking people cannot say paella, and you say paella. Hi, Sarah.
You complicated.
So good to see you.
You're not very loud here. I don't know.
Okay, let me see if there's more volume, but no, all the volume.
No, you have to put it up on your end, Sherry.
Yeah, I think, Sherry, you'll have to put it up on your end, because this is as high as we can.
As high as we could make it.
We gotta scream to you! No. So hopefully it works, okay? So hi, Leslie. So, are we cooking?
Yes, let's start.
So, let's go to the kitchen. Welcome everybody home. We're so happy to welcoming you all home today. Sound is fine, Sarah. Thank you very much. So I guess it's on your end. So maybe you have to put it up a little bit. It is 100%. Sherry. For the rest of the people, it's working. So I don't know what's wrong then. Because we all you want.
Yeah. No, I don't want him to scream. That wouldn't be nice.
No, we don't. Yeah, you guys are too loud. Maple.
Maybe.
Not on your side. Okay, thank you. So I guess it's on your end. Very quiet.
Yeah, try with headphones, Marilyn. Yeah, maybe that's the thing.
So paella. The E is silent. Exactly.
Paella.
Paella. How? Hola from Vancouver, Darlene. So let's go to the kitchen.
Let's go.
Okay. So welcome home, everybody, and let's cook some Spanish paella.
Yeah. Paella, it's a very simple dish.
Well, simple, but hey. So let us show you, because here we have all what you are going to be needing today if you want to cook along. So we have some green peppers. Well, here we have the veggies on this side, the fish on that side. Obviously, this is our recipe. You can do with whatever you want. We have red pepper. We have green peas. How do you call these? Broad beans?
Broad beans.
Broad beans. We have some tomato sauce. Okay. Then we have shrimp, prawns, mussels, squid. And then we have a little bit of garlic. We're Spanish, so we always have to have some garlic. We have red peppers for decoration, lemon, saffron. And then we have what you need, of course.
Rice.
No, we don't have the postcard option here. We have the rice and we have fish broth.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me put our aprons on. Let us put the aprons. No, Christine, we don't have the postcard mode, but I think is that this way you can watch it whenever you want, because it's going to stay live on Facebook. It's going to stay always on Facebook. And we always post it on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, that is Traveling Steps. Okay, so you can watch it as many times as you want. Okay, so
But you can make pictures with the
you
camera.
can take pictures with the camera, screenshots. There we go. So we put a little bit of olive oil.
Well, let's say it's about 4 tablespoons. Right.
Okay.
And then we need to heat it up, right? Because we need.
Okay, so as it heats up, let me show the ingredients. Okay. Somebody is just, you may come in, is sneaking in the house. He's coming from being with his friends. Say hello.
Hola.
You can say it in English as well.
Hello.
Yeah, good. Crazy teenager. He should have been here 10 minutes before. But, well.
It's okay.
So, this is what we need for cooking. We have rice, fish broth, tomato sauce, garlic, green peppers, mussels, squid, prawns, green peas, olive oil, salt, and saffron. Okay? But once again, you can put whatever you want. So, shall we start?
Yes, I've already started heating the oil.
So, as you can see, we have a good quantity of oil.
Well,
It's not much, but just to cover all the pan.
yeah. Well, this is an anti-sticking pan, non-sticking pan. What are they to say?
Sarah, you're a pro. You know all of this much better.
What's that?
So Sarah, she is Sarah Burgo.
Ah, okay, okay.
She's watching. Hi, Sarah. And she has amazing cooking class. She does a cucina quarentina, which is all Italian food.
Cucina? Quarantina?
Sí. Hola, I'm sorry I could not say hello at the beginning. My laptop get it up. So hi, Fiona. Okay. So,
Okay.
what else? Shall we start with the garlic?
So we start with the pepper.
So we have 1 green pepper all chopped. I would say that I love getting my apron on, but I'm just a cameraman and the talking man. The real chef
Well,
is the bath mama.
voy a dar con la cuchara.
Well, you're the boss.
Okay, let's put some salt.
So the origin of the paella, it's a very humble starting, okay?
Paella is a pan.
Paella, exactly. The paella is the pan, which is, as you see, it's very flat, okay? And it's not very deep. If you are in the United States, you can buy it in the shop called Little Spain, okay? Which is by Chef Jose Andres. There are many places where you can buy it. It's a turkey. I know, Sherry, the boss is the boss. So anyway, the paella, the origin, it was the shepherds or the normal people of, especially the coast, Valencia, okay? The food during the week, if they have, Casey, you can smell it from Canada. Yeah,
That's good.
that's good. So, the thing, okay, by the way, in Canada, Jose Andres, with Little Spain shop, he also ships to Canada. Okay, it's all for North America. So I was telling you that paella, it was the normal people from everywhere, especially.
I'm adding the garlic just in case.
Okay, yes, that's the garlic going in. So the thing is that they would use the leftovers of the week, okay, and stick them on a pan. So that is why when we say that paella can be made of everything,
Everything you've got.
goes, okay? And whatever, especially if you have a homemade paella, you can find it with everything. I mean, you don't need to...
People put snails, they put
Rabbit.
they put... and it's very good.
Yeah. So if you don't like or you're allergic to prawns, you can substitute it with whatever you want. Jorge, a good friend of mine that is watching here today, he cannot stand that we put peas on it, but we've always done it with peas.
That's his problem.
So Jorge, all our love for you. Is saffron cheaper? Yes. Here, I mean, saffron is not cheap, but it's as we.
Oh yeah.
Well, the thing is that compared to the
I
United
don't
States,
know how much this was, but
this is like
5 years.
yeah, that was
That can be used for two paellas.
Yeah. So Jorge, we're gonna put the peas just in your honor because we know you hate them. Paella with peas for you is a sacrilege, but not for us.
No.
Okay, so now goes the squid. Here we put like quite a lot of squid because we like it a lot. But the recipe that we have written, it's for 4 people.
Yeah, I just put a lot more.
Yeah, Casey. In the United States and Canada, really saffron is super, super, super expensive.
Yeah.
Well, it's like olive oil. I mean, you pay.
Yeah, I mean, but for this dish, I would recommend olive oil.
Yeah.
Because of the flavor.
Yes. Well, as we start cooking that, let me show you. We buy it, the olive oil, here at home. We buy it in bottles of 5 liters, which is about 2 gallons. Okay. And this one, this huge bottle, costs 5 euros. 20 euros, sorry. And it's 5 liters. No, it's 5 liters, 20 euros. So it's super good price. So 4 euros, which is about $3. Oh, I didn't show you my friends. Yay! It's difficult to find a squid. Wow, that's weird.
Well, use something else.
Yeah, I mean, we like a squid because it gives good texture into the paella, and yeah, we love it. It's one of the basic things that Casco has great olive oil at decent prices. Yes.
Yeah.
And Casco, last Christmas, they had Spanish ham, and it was not expensive, and it was fairly good. We tried it, not this year, 2 years ago, and it was okay. It was good.
What's happening to this?
Separado.
No.
I was okay. I'm touching while I'm talking, and she's not happy. Okay. It was $100 for a whole ham, so it was not.
No, not so expensive. Depends
Super
on the quality of the ham.
Yeah, I mean it was good. Hola, Linda. Hello. Who else is joining in? Let me see. Leslie and yeah, a lot of people coming in. So we remove the fish.
Yeah, because it's, we'll remove the fish because I want the juice to dry. This is giving out too much water. So I want to fry a little bit the rice, and this will not allow me to do it. So just get it out. Put the heat up, and just make it
Wow,
dry.
so that little bit of saffron in the United States can go up to $50.
50?
Wow. Well, I mean, here we're producers of it. So
Then don't put it. Use paprika.
use paprika. Yeah, paprika is much cheaper.
You don't have to. I mean, yeah, it's traditional is saffron, but forget it. I mean, don't pay 15. I mean, paella is
50.
50.
It's
And paella is a cheap dish. You put your paprika. Put good Spanish paprika, right? But even so, that would be much cheaper. The broth has got some paprika in it.
yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I bought this. I know you don't like it.
Yeah.
but
Okay, so the fish broth, we bought it this time. We have not made it. It's not homemade. So it's a good fish broth. If you find any good fish broths, just use them. Warm it up. That's it.
Well, this is a special broth for paella, and I know it's good, so it's fine.
I mean, if you can make it, it's always much, much better.
It's always much better. I generally have my mother make it, but this time it was not possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of oil. Generally I wouldn't do this, but the squid was gave us too much liquid, right? So what I do with the rice is I put it in and I cover it with oil so that it will not burst, right? So
Okay.
it keeps. We want the grain to be whole, in opposite to what risotto in Italy, but the rice is different. I always use. I got it out the Bomba rice, so they
Yes,
could see
it's
the name.
Bomba rice.
But you put it back in the. What happened to the Bomba rice?
I don't know. I didn't tie it up. So, hi, Trudy. Okay, so we have, up to now, we have done the green peppers. We have done the garlic.
The green peppers, the garlic, we are frying the rice.
We do not have onions because
no onions.
she doesn't like onion in the paella.
No.
I love onion in the paella.
Jorge hates peas, I hate onions.
Go onion team.
No.
Okay, wait. So here we go with the saffron. Okay, before you put the saffron, what we have done is with the olive oil, warm up, and we put the rice. You want to cover the rice with hot oil. This way, it will not become risotto. Okay, it's more paella. And we put now.
What we are going to do is
wait. Do it.
We are going to fry this a little bit, right? A little bit.
A little bit of saffron. So now it's a very delicate moment because the saffron has to warm up, but it cannot burn. Because if it burns, it gets bitter. Okay, so
and we don't want it bitter. We want it sweet. And then we will add some more afterwards, right? So that because this will like dry out and be a bit like gives out all the flavors. So at the end, what we will do is that we will put some more saffron, a little bit more, right? So the combination of saffron and paprika will give like a sort of a reddish, yellowish color. Right. So what we're going to do is we are going to put the squid back. We are going to ouch. We are going to burn ourselves.
You're right, Maple. It was like screaming. I mean, I love the flavor of the garlic and the whole thing. Yes, you can eat it directly.
You know that how many squids do we have? Like
8.
8, and you see there's not much left. So what I'm going to put is like I don't want too much. Like let's put like 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and then I'll see how it looks.
That little bit of saffron, Maple says that was about $20.
No.
Not here. Here, I mean, it's not very expensive, really.
Well, yeah.
Well, if you go, okay, here Jorge, my friend Jorge Roman, if you go to his Facebook page, which is traveling with Jorge, last week he went to a shop in Madrid and he shows the prices of ham and prices of saffron and everything. So if you check his Facebook page, that'll be great.
I think that 3 is enough. And what we are going to do is add
the broth beans. Jorge now is screaming. And the peas.
And the peas. A lot of peas.
Well, you know what happened today? Okay. Everybody in our family knows now that we are cooking every Sunday. So now they call us. What are you cooking on Sunday? It's like, we're cooking paella. So my mom and my brother said, oh, guess what? We're going to show up for dinner tonight. I'm like, well, we bought everything yesterday, so we have everything for 4. So that's why we are in extra squid, extra...
And we are going to be 6, and they don't eat little. They like eating.
So my mom and my brother eat. So...
Okay, so I'm going to put the broth in.
Okay, hold it. Wait.
This is I put 500 grams of rice. So it's like...
A little bit over a liter.
Over a liter, like 1 liter, like 5 cups.
Okay.
Right? So, and it's hot, right? Don't put it...
Jorge trades jamón for saffron. Okay. Okay. Let me get that out. So, now the thing is that 2 pints. Okay, thank you, Jorge.
Okay.
Is that going to the cazuela?
Sí.
Not even 1 little piece of rice. Coming out. Okay, so now is the moment to put...
You can eat it if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, the thing is that you can put it later, but what I like about the mussels is that they open in the rice and the rice gets in because it's the best rice of the paella.
Okay. So Mabel, yes, we would love to have you here for paella.
Yeah. Well, maybe they can come to our Stay With Us tour.
Yes, we have a Stay With Us tour. Yes, we will be cooking a paella.
We will be cooking a paella.
So it's a staycation. You stay 1 whole week with us in our village house. And from there we do tourism. Everyday excursions and everything. And it's really about being inside of, you know, the real Basque culture.
Paella is not super Basque, but it's super Spanish.
But yes, I haven't. Add more plate for me. Okay, Sherry, we're waiting for you. Imagine that she knocks on the door. Tick tock tock. We're here. No, get out.
Not today.
Not today. We don't have it off. Okay. So.
So shall we leave? I mean, we're going to leave this for 20 minutes.
So now this is going to start boiling.
But I'm going to put 15 minutes, and then I will add, or 16, and then I will add the prawns, right?
Okay.
Let it boil.
So, well, we have a little mess there. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, let's put this away.
So let's cook. Let's drink some wine. Okay.
Yeah, you explain what wine we have.
So, which one do you want? Red or
no,
rosé?
I want the rosé.
The both ones.
Okay, do you have red?
Yeah. Oh, we have.
No, we have
We
white.
have rosé. Oh, I figured we have. So, I think if you sit this way, you don't get to sit. So what I'm gonna do is turn the camera around. This is the wine we are having today. It's called Echave. Okay, it's a rosé wine from Navarra. It's
That one I like.
Here in Navarra, where we are from, we are big rosé production wine. Okay, so yes, this one is super good. Has some sulfide, well, it's not good. Las uvas. As if it says.
All wine has sulfites. Francisco.
Okay. So the wine region here is a very important thing here in Navarra. You have to understand that
we've been drinking wine since the Romans.
Yeah. So here, the city of Pamplona started 75 years before Christ from Roman General Pompey, the one who founded Pompeii in Italy. He came over here. He settled for. It's only 20 in Cali. Wait until noon. It's noon here. You can join us, Art. Join us.
It's noon?
So, it's always mid-afternoon somewhere in the world. So the thing is that Roman General Pompey, he came here and he liked the city of Pamplona because we are on a very good height, and from here we control the Pyrenees. So any invasions coming from anywhere, he could control. Okay, here we have a couple of questions. Fiona, you love Navarra wine? Yes,
me too.
Fiona, if you like wine, we have some amazing wineries everywhere around. So,
Do you let the children try wine?
Yes, we do.
Well, it depends on the age.
I mean, if they're home, we're okay. I mean, especially when they're little kids,
I mean, your kids 14 or 15.
I mean, little kids. But the thing is that we let them drink if we are in front. And the thing is that when they're like 13, 14, they just take a sip and say, it's so good. Give me some water. So wine is one of the things. Cheers, honey.
You can keep on talking.
Wine is one of the things that you need to learn how to love. It's not beer, for example. I think is much faster to learn how to like. You drink one beer and chances are that you're gonna like it. Wine, you need a little bit of culture. You need to educate your palate. So the kids, I mean, we don't drink wine on a daily basis at home.
No, we don't.
So
like our parents.
Yeah, my mom, dad,
my father
and
does.
the father does. So,
but what we did, sometimes when we go to a winery, we ask the kids to come and join us and try the wine and do the whole thing. So the idea is so that they don't go wild about drinking and they really enjoy it.
I think you're right, Sherry. Here, we allow our kids, we don't stigmatize alcohol. I mean, of course, there's problems with alcoholism, kids drink too much, but normally you don't get to see young kids too drunk. I have visited a few excellent tasting evenings, yes.
Yeah, that's great.
Food
The
and
singing was
everything,
good.
yes.
Yeah, you know, wine helps.
Megan, you are right. We're beginning to have good beers. Every year we're going to have some good beers. I go every year to Seattle, to Washington, to a guide summit with Rick Steves. And in Seattle, they have some amazing small, this is a difficult word for me, breweries. I think I said it right.
Breweries?
Breweries. To me, breweries are difficult to pronounce. And yes, try taking high school boys from the US to Spain. Oh boy. That has to be complicated.
That has to be, that has to be difficult.
I mean, because here, if they look 18 enough, they will serve them alcohol on a bar with no questions. I mean, they will not be asked. And, well, when I tour kids, American kids here in Spain, I always tell them the same. Be very careful with alcohol because it's easy to drink here in Spain. Una pesadilla, nightmare.
Yeah.
So,
it's a nightmare.
Instead of not letting them drink, I teach them how to drink. So sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works.
Sometimes we had a couple of bad moments.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, everybody, salud. Let's cheers.
It's good, but I like Iñurrieta Masa.
Okay. We never tried this one before.
It's okay.
It's good. Is the age still 16? No, it's 18.
No,
Drinking
it's
age?
18.
18. But if they're tall enough to get to the counter, they will serve. I mean, it's not.
To the counter.
I mean, your kids can ask for alcohol in a bar and salud.
No, but they will not serve Lucas, for example.
No, Lucas, he's 14 and Luke's 14.
And they will not serve. Yeah, Nicolas, they will.
Yeah. I mean, it depends. I mean, so the drinking age, it is 18. Here, everything is 18.
Driving.
Voting, you become, you can go to jail if you're 18.
Drinking,
driving. And especially the driving the car. And it's very expensive. It costs about between 2,000 to 3,000 euros.
No,
Okay.
1,500 and 2,000.
About 2,000 if you pass it on the first pass.
Yeah, if you pass it quickly.
What is a toast in Basque? We don't. I think we say salud in Spanish.
Opa, más que otra
Opa.
cosa.
Yes, I think the important thing is to teach the kids how to drink. I mean, it's not to, because it's here. It's very social drinking. So
No, I think people do have drinking problems, but
like anywhere in the world.
but it's like
Yeah. So okay, let us show you how
it's going.
the paella is going. So right now it is medium-high temperature, okay? And as you see, the broth is beginning to...
You don't touch the paella much, huh?
Yes, Jorge, you're right. It's part of the culture. Here in Spain, we have seen wine in our tables always. And as we don't... If the kids want to give it a try, we'll let them. So, the paella is beginning to look good. Yes, it is.
The better the wine, the easier it is for them.
So, are the mussels open? Yes. Okay.
They are surrounding.
They're surrounding. Surrendering.
Surrendering.
No, surrounding.
Surrendering.
Okay,
Surrendering.
look at that. They're all opening. So, the good thing is that when the mussels open, all the rice and everything goes inside of them.
I'm going to put the fire.
And then, that is the most tasty part of it.
Yeah, best rice is inside the mussels.
Yeah, so there's always fight for the mussels because they're full of amazing rice.
I'm going to heat up a little bit of water just in case I need some more.
Yeah. Okay. So, I was telling you about the wine issue here in the north. Are the beans common? They certainly will help to feed an extra person or two. Well, the green beans and all of that, yes. So you can put as many veggies as you want.
We can make a
maybe
vegetable
drink gin
paella.
when I was 10, but I like the pineapple juice more at the sorry.
Me too. I still love the pineapple juice better than the gin.
I love a gin and tonic. Anyway, can't wait to go to Scotland and learn about gin.
Gin? You want to learn about whiskey in Scotland?
No, gin.
But then
Hendrix
you
is-
go with Liz.
Yes, a good friend. She's another guide, Liz Lister, and she has a great tour of Scotland, and they go to taste some whiskey and taste some gin. It's like, Anyway, center. Let me focus here
Focus on wine.
on wine, because I was telling you by the first century before Christ, the Romans came here, and that is why in our area we have a lot of wine and olive oil. Right? Everybody thinks that yes, gin in Scotland, and it's super good. The thing is that years pass, and we've always produced wine. When we became an independent kingdom, before Spain was Spain, by the 8th century, the kingdom of Navarre was a very small but very powerful kingdom. You have to think that we were much more powerful than the kingdom of France. Okay, try Dingle Gin and Tonic. Ooh-ha. Diana, love it. Edinburgh Gin, yes, Trudy, super good. So we've always, all our kings, back to wine. All of our kings and queens have loved our wine. Especially, you have to think that later we married the family of Champagne, okay, the French part, and they brought a lot of the know-how of France. Later,
I'm going to add the prawns.
okay, Kat, the cook, the chef says, has some amazing, oh, wait, okay, prawns being added to the paella. Amazing gin tastings, yes. Okay, Megan, own gin at some places. I love gin. I prefer gin over whiskey. I'm not a whiskey person. You stick them in the paella.
Yes.
It's like, oh, baby.
They have to surrender also.
Well. Okay.
Okay, I think that's it.
Prawns with heads. Yes. The thing is that if you put the whole prawn with the heads and everything, it gives much more
Much more
flavor.
taste.
Okay. You cut the heads out? Whenever.
But you cannot
I mean, if you want.
chew them.
But yeah, we put them with heads. So
Yeah. What I'm going to do is
I'm a whiskey person, and that is what I long to taste when we get to Scotland. Art. Okay, sorry. Back to the paella. The boss is putting now saffron. No, yes.
Yeah, just a little bit on top, right?
Sarah, you know you have one plate ready for you.
That's it. And I'll see if I need some more water.
So let's give it a try there. So I know I'm a pain, but I'm a tour guide, and you know how much we love to talk. So centuries later, by the 18th century, in France, they had a big problem because they had the phylloxera. The phylloxera is this little thingy that killed all the vineyards in France. The thing is that France, at the beginning, the phylloxera stayed in France. And as they are the big consumers, producers, and exporters of wine, they were desperate to look for grapes similar to the ones they had in France. And first of all, they came to Spain, they went to Catalonia, at the end, they came here to Navarra. And as we had this heritage of the French know-how, we had a lot of varieties. We had Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Tempranillo, Syrah, many varieties. So the French came over here, and they bought all the grapes and took them back to the United States, back to France. They realized that a lot of the grapes were spoiled by the time they made it to France. So the next year, what they did is bring the wineries to Navarre. They rented or bought some of the Navarre wineries, and they produced red wine in here. The thing is that at the end, the phylloxera crossed the border and arrived to Spain, and all of our grapes died. but we learn how to do French wine. That is why our wines are much more, the wines from Navarre, although we're, okay, if this is Rioja, this is Navarre, we're super close. In fact, we produce, part of the wine from Rioja is produced here in Navarra. But there's big differences between the wine of Rioja and the wine of Navarra. The wine of Rioja is much more settled. It has only 2 or 3 varieties of wine. It's a very thick, very powerful.
It's more powerful.
Super good.
Yes, it's more powerful.
And the wine of Navarra, it is much more flowery.
Playful.
It's more fresh. So that is the big difference between Navarre and Rioja. By the way, on this Tuesday, I'm going to be doing a live tour of the capital of La Rioja, Logroño, which is on the Camino de Santiago. Okay, you have to know that I'm preparing a Camino de Santiago tour. I'm like so excited about it. So we are going to be doing a lot of things on the Camino. So on Tuesday, we are going to be doing a live tour of Logroño, which is the capital of La Rioja, and it is one of the most important stops in the Camino de Santiago. Yes! Okay, let's take a look at how our prawns are going.
We have five more minutes.
We have 5 more minutes to go here.
Mm-hmm.
When are you going to add the lemon? Because that is a controversial thing.
Not everybody wants lemon.
Yeah.
I will add it.
We do.
But
Okay.
you can skip it.
You have to look at the Navarra wine in Canada. Yes, you have done a great sales job. I look forward to that. I love walking the Camino. Fiona, I love the Camino.
We went yesterday.
Well, do you see that we are sunburned? Okay, preparing this tour, where we're not going to walk the whole thing, but every day, every 2 days, we are going to be walking like parts of the Camino. And I'm a very structured tour guide, so I like to have everything under control as much as you can when you're in control. And hi, Lisa. Other things that we went yesterday to do one of the hikes, and it was super cloudy. It was going to rain. It was horrible. We started walking, no sunscreen. It was like raincoats, everything, and suddenly it was like, ping, the sun came, super hot, and it was like sunburn.
We had everything but sun cream.
Yeah, we were ready for everything but sunscreen. So I was like, so now my bald head is like, it hurts. So anyway, so yes, let's see. Okay, we have some questions over here. Aka OCD. I have no idea what OCD stands for. Sorry, Sherry. You know, all of these little OCD, LOL.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's me. Which, when you're a tour guide, you should not be, because chaos happens when you're on tour.
Yeah, you bet.
Camino, we love our visit to León and Burgos. Yes.
El Camino.
We're gonna be walking the Camino. Yay! So excited. Okay, let's see what else around here. The paella looks good. Yes, Lisa. Tan, well, in this case, this part, it's not tan, it's burned.
Tan is burned.
It's like, it's like here. I don't know if you get to see. Well, it's okay. Okay, it was Ainhoa who called you that. Oh, OCD. Yeah, she down. Well, I'm a little bit control freak person.
No.
Is paella ever spicy? No, it's not. I don't know.
Spanish food is not too spicy.
We don't put spices. We don't. In Spain, we don't eat hot things. We have some hot peppers, like padron peppers, or sometimes, okay, but we don't have. I mean, in fact, we bought a Tabasco bottle. We bought it when we got married, like 1999, and it's still around the house. So
no, threw it away.
you threw it away. It's a new one. Yeah, we don't use it. We don't like. It looks, and it smells. I mean,
it smells really good.
Oh! It smells so good.
Yeah, you still need some time for this.
Ponemos los pimientillos.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the peppers on, so that it looks good.
Okay, so this is just pure decoration.
This is pure decoration. I mean, you don't need to do it.
So it's looks yummy. It is. I mean, it looks so good. It smells so incredibly good.
Yeah, but it's just do it to look good, right? And it's silly, but it gives a complete different.
This is really torture, says Sherry.
Why?
Padron pepper, because you cannot eat it. Padron peppers, bread and red wine, perfect lunch. Yes.
Hey.
It's about the presentation. There you are. Art. Smell-o-vision doesn't work on Facebook. Ah.
Okay,
Classic.
now for the controversial part.
Okay, now it's a controversial part. We like to put a little. Well, this is my father-in-law issue. We put a little bit of lemon just to break the fat. I guess. I don't know.
The grease.
Yeah. I mean, as you see, it's like just half a lemon, so it's not much.
Not even.
So Casey, no. Okay, you put a couple of drops of Tabasco to put some flavor into it. Yeah.
If you want, to paella.
Well, I wouldn't put it, but
No.
lemon is wonderful. Yay.
Yeah, okay.
No calories if we eat with ice. Yes, you're right. You don't eat it. You don't eat. We don't gain any weight. So, vamos a taparla. We're gonna cover it.
Sí. I think we need to let it go for a minute and then cover it.
So, one of the tricks for the paella, it's that once it's almost cooked. I mean, take a close look. That we barely have any broth in it. Okay, so it is a little bit of it. So, okay, can you show? Okay, wait. So give it a try if it's cooked already.
I would let it finish.
Okay.
And then cover it for about 3 to 5 minutes.
So the thing is that the trick that I think makes the big difference in the paella. A lot of people will eat the paella like this. Okay, now go ahead, just eat it. You need to let it settle. You need to let it rest for 5, more or less.
It depends.
So the way you put it, it's once it's cooked, okay, the 20 minutes of the rice boiling with the broth and everything, you have to cover it with a cotton cloth, okay?
It has to be cotton.
It has to be cotton. That's a very important thing because that way it breathes.
Yeah.
And it gets the steam out. Are you on tiptoes?
Yes, darling.
It's like, this is the size different. Okay, I'll kneel down.
No,
Better?
don't worry, just stay the way you are.
So it's a very, very important issue to put a cloth on. Okay, so do people ever put chunks of fish in paella? Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now the paella is done and you have to cover it for about 15 minutes.
15?
Oh yeah, sorry, 5 minutes. Do you turn off the heat? Yes. Now it's off. Okay, so now cotton cloth to let the steam out. Yes, it's a very simple little trick that makes a huge, huge difference, really. It is the biggest difference ever.
And if you like lemon juice a lot, just put it on the table and people will serve themselves.
For example, the paella is from the Mediterranean and everybody knows it's from Valencia and that region. It's Valencia, Alicante and Castellón. But right underneath, there's one province that is called Murcia. And in Murcia, they produce the best lemons in Spain. And they put lemon to absolutely everything. The joke in Spain is that people from Murcia, they put lemon juice in the coffee. I mean, they don't. But it's because they put it in everything they cook. Okay? But so in the paella in Murcia, they always put lemon. Because it's like big time.
No,
I mean, I tour a lot of groups from Murcia. And as they know that here in the north, we do not have lemons in the restaurants, they bring their own lemons from Murcia, which is like, the first time I was like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, no, they bring a bag of lemons for the group. I'm like, okay. Will your parents arrive soon? No. We told them at 8. And they're from my side of the family.
They will punctually be here at 8. My parents would be here, depends. My father at 8, my mother at 8:30.
My mother-in-law is always late and drives me
they are
nuts.
married, but they've got different timings.
Yeah, it's crazy. So, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah, we are.
So, everybody, first of all, thank you so much for joining us today. Second, you know that all of these tours are tip supported. So, tips are super welcome, super appreciated. Thanks to all of your tips, we are surviving this year because this has been a crazy year.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I think we are going to be...
Still
I don't know
for
if in
1
September
year.
we might do a little bit of work, but until May next year, nothing. So your tips are super welcome. Thank you very much. What else? Check me on Tuesday. I'm going to be doing Tuesdays with Fran. This time I'm going to Logroño. If you have liked this video, please share it. We would love to, as much people who can say it. Hi Katja, how are you?
Well,
So it's going to be here on Facebook, and I will upload it also on my YouTube channel, travelingsteps.es. Any more things, boss?
no. Well, if they have questions, they can ask you.
Yes, if you have any questions, please write them in the feed, and we'll...
I will help him with the answers.
I'm so happy.
You are.
Did you get vaccinated? Yes, we are. They're saying that people that...
They're saying that...
Here we have a big difference age. I'm 50, she's 49.
Yes.
So the thing is that I am in the breaking point. Now people from 50 to 60, we are going to be starting vaccinated.
What
so
they say is that elderly from 40 to 50, they
Yes.
are going to be vaccinated in June.
Yeah, I mean, can you believe it? It was said in the news. Old people from 40 to 50 are going to start being vaccinated in June. I'm like, so what am I that I'm 50? It's like, hello.
Well, you're an ancianity. You're
I'm ancient. I'm a dinosaur or something. Okay. Yes, the tip is in the description. Thank you, Jorge. The tip jar, it's in the description. It is a direct to PayPal. Thank you, Jorge, for that tip. Elderly at 40, yeah.
I think that was the
Somebody-
20-year-old girl who was in charge of the titles.
I was for somebody like a teenager doing that. It's like, are you an intern here? It's like,
Probably the intern.
yeah. So hopefully, in 2 weeks, we are supposedly going to start being called to our vaccination. Hopefully, we'll get the how do you call it? The one that is only one shot. The Janssen. That is only one shot. So, fingers crossed that we get that one.
So what are we going to cook next week?
Next week, what are we doing? Are we doing a Spanish omelette, or do you want to do a tartatan?
Well, boo.
Boss, what do you want?
Should we make a tartatan?
Okay, so next week, we're going to change. We said that we're going to do a Spanish omelette. We are not. And one of the good things is that, okay, yes, we do Spanish cooking, but there's one dessert that I love, which is tartatan, which is an apple French tart.
It's a super French tart. Super French. The thing is that my cousin loves it, and then her husband is coming out of chemio next week. So I'll make a tartatan.
So we promised him that as soon as he comes out of chemio, we are going to start, we're going to do him a tartatan. So,
the tartatan is for her, not for him.
But, hey, so next week, you need to give me the recipe, so I have to write everything
Yeah, it's
down.
a simple recipe.
So everybody, have a wonderful, wonderful week. A lot of love for everybody. Thank you very much. We'll see you on Tuesday, next Sunday, the same time. Who knows?
Bye.
Have a great week, everybody. See ya.